Like my snatch has been snatching a bit more.
Shame on you!
It has a bunch of rules, so there's a couple of things I need to pick up for the fundi. Hi, bro. What are we doing? Like, truthfully, wow. It's insane. That's insane. Hi, welcome to a new vlog. Today is like the first day of the project I mentioned in the previous vlog. And I'm going to take you along with me. It's going to be a mystery for now. Just wait. Let me go for the meeting because I also want to know how much of this I can disclose from the get-go. I want to get there in good time so that I know, one, how long it takes me to get there, how long does it take to commute, because I'm going to commute via matatu. I'm going to try 2 different routes because I also have to be able to give my fundis the best alternatives available. It's something I usually do anytime I'm doing like something on a site. That painting actually looks nice over there. It adds a bit of color into this room. This room doesn't really have much color because the bed is white. That's one of the reasons why I like to do like the sheets and stuff. Let me pick the clothes outside first. Dude. Ah. Okay, that's the look that we are going for. A little colorful. The lighting in here is not the best. If I stand here, that's a bit better. Just for safety, and since I'll be on a boda boda, I'll have a blazer as well, just for safety and nothing else. But yay, let's go. I am back home. I know I look like a glazed donut. It's the sun, it's not me. Well, it's me and the sun. It's a collaborative effort. I'm back home. I went, saw the site. Work begins tomorrow. Extremely excited. And yeah, getting there was a bit hectic. I ended up taking like the wrong route, and then it ended up adding like an extra hour to my commute, which was very unfortunate. It's a good thing I had tried to aim for an earlier time. I just picked up some fruit because I remember in the previous vlog I talked about how today was going to be the day I say sorry to the body. I lied. I am sorry, but I lied. Briefly gone to Baraza Media Lab because there's a town hall that's happening this evening in reference to the femicide issue we've been having in the country, and I really wanted to be a part of that. I was there for 30 minutes, and then I was like, because I hadn't planned my week, I was like, let me start planning my week. And the moment I started looking at all the other stuff I still have to get done, and I still get to do my project, I was like, yeah, I have no business sitting here, because I could have done some work there, but then I was like, okay, that means I live here. The town hall ends at like 8:30. I'm living here at 9:30 p.m. I'm getting home at 10. Tomorrow I have to be up. I have to get some work done. I have to do Project Me, because Project Me still has to be done every single day, okay? That's the whole point of Project Me. So I was like, yeah, I don't see myself staying here till like 9-10 p.m. So I was just like, nope, get home, be home by 5. It's 15 minutes to 5 because I've planned, actually, I was supposed to, in the calendar I put the stuff that I need to do this evening. And I was like, okay, I'm going to start it at 5. So on my way, look at Ziggy. Ziggy is looking for attention and he is wondering why I'm not giving it to him. Look at him. Come here. As in, he wants it so bad. Sit, it's okay. I want to make a fruit salad. If you've never added mint to your fruit salad, you need to start doing that now. So let's make a salad. I want to make some for today, and then I want to save some of the fruits for tomorrow morning, because tomorrow we are going to the streets, and it's important to have a full belly, because I also don't know how that's gonna go. We have papaya. They didn't have the pink one, which is my fave. Pineapple, a banana, mango. The apple is not for the salad. The apple is for tomorrow morning. Is it tomorrow morning or today? I have to decide. I've decided to take an apple a day keeps the doctor away, quote, literally, and I intend to be eating an apple a day moving forward intentionally to keep the doctor away. And I'm being very serious about this. Like, the fact that like that's a phrase that we say a lot, that means a lot of us actually believe in it. We don't know it because we don't just pull it up. It's like we learn it to, oh my freaking god. Look at her. Look at her. Also, I think that this should have been called sweet melon, and then that thing they call sweet melon should have been called watermelon. Because why does it just taste like water? At least this has some sugar in it. Yeah, that was not graceful at all. Definitely not demure. That's a tasty popo. Oh my god. I hope it's tasty. I sniffed it. It smelled okay, but I also know we've not hit mango season properly. Very tasty. Yeah, this is I'm gonna move this to a larger container. Oopsie. Yeah, that's okay. I'm just tossing them for things to be a little mixed up. I usually just take them and then I will like rough them up first in my fingers to release all the oils. Also, it's like, that's where you get all that minty flavor. And then I literally just do like into as tiny as I can get them. There we go. We have my salad. Cute, right? Oh, that's the only way to drink soda. The first sip has to be, and then now you can sip the rest. Let's be honest, the whole point of getting the soda is that first sip. So I was telling you all the things that I'm doing this week. So we started the project, and that's every day. Then of course there's the creating content. I'm so glad I'm ahead on my podcast because it's just the editing, and I'm so grateful for that. It's like I knew this was gonna come because I manifested it. Tomorrow, 10th, on Tuesday, we are doing the End Femicide March in Nairobi. Okay, it's all over Kenya, but of course I'll be participating in Nairobi. And then on Wednesday, I am going for an influencer panel thingy. I am not part of the panel, but I've been invited to an event on Wednesday about climate change. I'm so excited to be a part of that conversation as well. Like, I'm just curious. My biggest problem with the conversations and how they're being had is how it's like Africa is supposed to save the world despite the fact that we are the least in terms of contribution to the issue. And if in truth we wanted to do something about it, there's certain countries, and I'm putting that in quotes, there's like a country that has caused more damage in the last year because they keep dropping bombs on other people, on a country that actually exists, and they've contributed so much more. They've really like effed us up in a way. It doesn't matter if I stop using firewood at home if I'm not the biggest contributor to the problem. Like, yeah, might that make a difference? Sure, but it makes zero difference if people are still spilling oil in the ocean. Anyway, I want to have those conversations with these guys because there's going to be a panel of experts, and I want to ask them those questions because for me, the reason I've been very hesitant about participating in this conversation is like I keep feeling like we keep framing it as if we're the problem, like there's something we need to do, and by we I mean Africans, that there's something we are not doing. And the fact that even with these carbon credits, whatever people are trying to buy, all of this shit is putting us at risk because people are just offering presidents who don't have presidents who are Todhis. If you are not a Cuk, ask someone to tell you what Todhi means, because ours is a Todhi. Presidents who are Todhis, because it's not just us, but it's like a couple of them within the continent, are giving away our land. And they're getting rid of our people from their land to make up for some carbon credits, because some corporations are doing certain things, despite the fact that these corporations are being sued in other countries for causing so much harm through things that they introduce. And then the Todhis are just allowing that shit to be introduced here. So like, yeah. So I want to know more about climate change because, one, it's going to affect us. It's affecting us. And the funny thing is that this particular, oh yeah, now I feel like I've gone on a rant, but allow me. This particular event is, it's talking about how content creators and influencers can use their platforms or something, or how can they advocate. It's something about like, what can we do to help with climate change? Okay, that sounded very, sounded very Karen-y. So that's on Wednesday. On Thursday, we're going to be on site again. Is there anything else? Oh no, Thursday is a public holiday. Ooh, that's good. Thursday is a public holiday. Yay. So that means I can spend Thursday planning out like content and stuff. So it's going to be an interesting week altogether. I wanted to attend an event. There's a certain event I wanted to attend, but it's also happening same day as the influencer gig. And as much, I don't know, maybe, but then both of them are the exact same time. So there's no like, oh, I'll go for this one, and then once I'm done, I can go to this one, because the other one is happening at Mageuzi. It's Shad Muziki is launching an album. That's the other event. That was the initial event I was going to go for. I'm so happy that the house looks nice. I put my plants over there for now because the washing machine is outside, and I like the way they look there. And then I put other ones over there, and then I was like, I can have those ones draped down and have this one's there. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to have to also, so this is not going to stay here. Once everything leaves, the one that's outside is going to my mom's, because she wanted it for her shop. Because initially I was just going to kata the chumas and figure out a way to use it. So this one is going to end up outside, okay? And then the fridge is going to come here, and the fridge we're going to buy. It's going to come, yeah, we're buying a fridge. That's the thing we're currently manifesting, a new fridge. And not just any fridge. I want the LG bottom freezer fridge. As much as I love the one by Vaughn, I've already had that one. You know, their new version has like the water dispenser thing, but I don't think I want that one. I think I still want to do like the bottom freezer. I know I was tempted by the double door, which I really liked. I liked the way it looked, and the glass looked nice. But I've decided that one I'm going to buy for my mom. Then I was like, yeah, I can have both. One for me and one for my mom. But like, for me, when I get the double door, it's going to be the knock fridge. I've always wanted that knock fridge. The one by LG. The one is like a door within a door. Yeah, so anyway, currently manifesting a new fridge. Yes, because I had an old fridge. Currently manifesting a fridge, so it's going to come here. And I was like, yeah, even removing the door, it's part of my manifestation process, okay? So yeah, I'm going to make a shelf that's going to fit. So we're going to have the fridge, a shelf that's going to house all these things that are currently on the shelf. So we'll just build a different type of shelf and put it under so that it fits under the shelves that they've put up here. Then I'll have a shelf underneath. I'll make it nice and skinny. And then I'm going to have all my stuff on it, and then the water dispenser. And then that area is going to just stay like that. But then I'm going to add a bunch of plants, and I want crawly plants. I have finally started living in this house, so yay. It's good. I think it's showing. Now let me go eat my fruits. I've been talking here for, a long time. Also, I don't know. I feel like I've been getting snatchier. Is that a word? Like my snatch has been snatching a bit more. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, that was a TMI moment. It's okay. Let me do this so that I can get into this meeting. Yeah. Okay, let's see the gems I'll drop tomorrow about the project. It's also because I'm gonna do like the reason I want to do the reveal is also the person I'm doing the project with. I also want to do a reveal of the person I'm doing the project with. So to my happy dance. It's giving Amy Santiago. If you've never watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I'm ready to leave the house to go for the march, but there's some stuff I wanted to do. I wanted to print some things before I left. I am wearing Amanda Mano t-shirt, which I turned into a crop top because that's what I do now. And yeah, no makeup. My hair is up. Let's see how this day goes. I have not used this printer since August. I'm hoping that it doesn't have like too much dust. And last time there were like ninis that had made a life in here, wasps. I hope that it's not something I'm gonna have to deal with. So the match I'm going to cite, and like the place that we're working at like has a bunch of rules, so there's a couple of things I need to pick up for the fundis. We need things like reflector jackets. Everyone needs to have a helmet, so I have to carry the helmets that I have and then get a couple more. They all need to have tags, so again that's something I have to do. So let me set this stuff up. So people are apparently already being tear gassed in Gitau at Givenchy. I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, what are we doing? Surely, what are we doing? These guys are this scared. These people have become so scared of a little gathering that now every kind of gathering will be outlawed. Is that what they're trying to go for? Because it's giving colonizer. It's giving we are back in the, I don't know what age. You know? It's insane. Okay, people need, okay. I think as a country, as citizens, I don't know how to say it, we need to start turning everything we do, any gathering that has at least 3 people continuous, into a civic education space. We need every single space we occupy to be a civic education space, because if we can't be allowed to meet in the streets, this is after, like, it's been over a month of people saying they'll be in the streets on the 10th of December. The guys were given notice and everything, but here we are. The government even said, yeah, we are seeing it's a problem. We're going to set aside money which was given to, I'm going to say a certain word, to women who haven't even said anything about the issue to begin with. And then it was the revival. They claimed it as a new project, but in truth, it's like a project that already existed. Aibo. What are we doing? Like, truthfully, wow. It's insane. That's insane. I'm having to do an ink flash because the printer is not printing things correctly. Like, the colors are faded. It's really not doing what it needs to do. So I'm doing an ink flash, which takes about 9 to 10 minutes. I was like, oh, as that's happening, you know what I could be doing? Having my freaking fruits. I had gone looking for my manual. So guess what? I threw out a lot of stuff and I was throwing out stuff. And then turns out the manual I kept is not the English version. Because like this is supposed to show me different ways to perform. Like if I want to do an ink flash, it tells me what to press. Oh, nope. It's like whatever these languages are, there's no English. So I was like, what is happening? What is going on? But I know there should be an, I don't know, is it this one? Nope, this is not. Because I'm like, where's the one that I used to use? Because if it's not this one, which one is it? And my problem is I don't know what the thing on top means. So I just decided to check the one online, which is interesting because I had just told myself, oh, I don't need a physical manual anymore. I can just use an online one because they exist on their website. And then there's Ziggy because Ziggy is an asshole. Talker. Yeah, so I was like, okay. But then where's the English one? So I guess I'll have to I'll throw this one out. Wow, Ziggy. Oh. Did you see that? Literally, Ziggy just came and said, wow. So, my friends were also on their way to Tao for the march. Now, I don't know what's happening. I want to check and see if there's anyone who's like streaming online right now about what's happening in CBD. Because the people I'm calling are not answering. And all I know so far is that people who are at Jivanji have been tear gassed. That's what I know so far. Okay, so it's finished the ink flush. And now my what are they called? My tubes all have ink, so that's good. All of them have ink because they didn't have ink before. Now that that's done, I don't appreciate how casual this side of town looks, given how the other side of town sounds like. This is why we don't progress as a nation. People are too chill. Don't run. Don't run.
Highwalk! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame! Shame!
Hello, I'm back home. Tumekunywa tear gas. I almost got into a fight. I almost got into a fight with some guards at some restaurant in Tao. Guys were trying to run. Like, cops came. They were doing that intimidation tactic thing they've been doing. They were doing an intimidation tactic thing all day. And then yeah, I don't want these things to heat up too much. And then, so of course, when people are scared and the cop car comes and people are running, and then there's these two guards where they were standing in front of a restaurant, and instead of just telling people, please don't come in here, they started shoving people, and I got so mad. I didn't even run. I wasn't running. I was standing, but then I saw them like shoving people, and then people were like stumbling back and falling, and I was like, why the hell would you jeopardize someone's life like that? They're already running from one danger on this side. Instead of just being kind and nice to them, you start shoving them. I was like, I got so pissed, and then those guys started talking back at me, and I was ready to fight. I was like, oh. And then like, I don't know if it's a manager, so he was like, oh, I'm really sorry. And then my friend, because he's a guy, he goes, my friend is also like, yeah, but then what the hell, F you guys, why would you do that? And then this guy now starts telling my friend, ati wewe ni mwanaume kuja. I was like, oh, niambie mimi nikuje. I was like, niambie, I'll come, we'll fight. If you want us to fight, we will fight. Because I was like, that's nonsense. You don't do that to people, especially when people are already scared on our side. And I was like, you guys are very lucky. I don't use my money on your restaurant because I'd have taken it away. I was really pissed. So yeah, that happened. Then we got tear gassed. And then Team Highwalk were there trying to co-opt them, the match, like they were parts of it, outside KICC, trying to act like we're together after we had just been tear gassed. And then cops were there, like when they rushed to go tear gas uko, because we were walking towards Parliament. They went to tear gas uko mbele, and they start shouting, go home! And I was just like, the hell? Yo, let me tell you, this country, I don't know. These people are threatened. That means we're doing a good job. That's what this translates to for me. That means we're doing a good job because they're actually scared. It's like all this, if they weren't feeling threatened in any type of way, they would not be doing all this nonsense. They're feeling threatened. They're feeling the pressure. So the pressure is getting worse. I was coming here to say I'm feeding myself. Where's my apple? I had an apple in hand before I picked up the camera. So my apple a day. Yay. So I've picked up food because I was like, there's no way I'm coming back to cook. I feel tired. Samosa, beef sausage, and some nini. So I've put them on a saucer. Good morning. I look a mess. I decided to start undoing my hair yesterday. And just I was quickly reminded why I'm not a fan of braids. Look at this part. Like I've lost so much hair. Like my hairline here is gone, gone, gone. And it's on both sides. Huh? Not a fan. Today we're starting with a night shift, but I'm not going to be working the night shift. But I have to be there to be like, cool, so these are the things that need to be done. And when I come Friday morning, this is what I expect to find already done. So I'm going to leave the guys working through the night. We have the plumbing team there. They'll be working overnight. We are meeting there at 3 p.m. We do the drawings. We map out where the stuff that needs to be done will be done. And then the event that I'm going for is at 6 p.m. and they will start working at 5 p.m. So I want to be able to leave when they start working. I want to leave at 5 p.m. and then make it to Lavington from all the way from Tattoo City for the event that's meant to start at 6. I intend to just wear a wig over this because I'm not I'm not going to finish this now. I can finish it tomorrow maybe. Oh, so right now I want to get some work done. But then after we come back in the evening, I think I'm gonna pull an all-nighter, which again helps because tomorrow is a public holiday, so I'm not expected to go anywhere tomorrow. I need to finish an edit. It's now 1:30, and I am ready to leave the house. So I have confirmed that the materials are going to be picked up. I've spoken to the transport guys, and because I'm the one who's recommended them, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna hitch a ride with them, which also saves me transport money, and also it will make my nini very efficient. Yay, my getting there extremely efficient. I need to wear my wig. I'm wearing this dress, and it was very gray. Like the sun wasn't sure if we wanted to, at one point I was so certain it was gonna rain, but it hasn't rained. The sun has come out, but I'm still going to wear a trench coat over this because one, movement, and two, I am going to come back home pretty late and this is a very, very short dress. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do all the things. Also, I had forgotten that I actually have a secondary event today. Other than the climate change one, there's also an album launch party that I was planning to attend before I told you, and then like I ended up picking. So I realized like the album launch goes on 2 hours longer than the climate change event. So once I'm done with the climate change event, I'll try and see if it's possible for me to pass by and just check out, like even if it's just briefly, just show my face and be like, hey, I was here, and then go home. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. But we'll figure it out. Point is, before I go to bed, that vlog has to be done so that tomorrow when we wake up, we focus on editing the podcast episode, and also focus on finishing the workbook. I've already started like working on the page on the website that's going to have the workbook, because it's going to be on the website where you can download it. It's very downloadable. If you don't know, I've created a dream life workbook. It has prompts, exercises, and strategies on how to help you define your dream life and create a plan on how to achieve your dream life, which we're all doing right now because that's the journey we're on. And then there's also another project that we're jumping on, and I'm also very excited because again, who I'm doing it with, and this is something that like we talked about like a long time ago, and now we're finally doing it, and I'm very excited. And it's a friend of mine. We've known each other for years. So look at all these things that are lining. I need to buy an apple. Awesome. Hello. Oh, sawa, acha nitoke. This one's my fave because it's like big hair, don't care. Yeah, we're going with that. Big hair, don't care. Okay, I'll see you on the road. Oh, do you want to see, like, have you ever seen this full dress? I don't think you've ever seen it like in its full glory. Look at my babies. Look at our pile. Can't wait to put that away. Look at the babies. Stretch. There we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like. One of the things I like about it is the length and the design, and then the back looks like that. I really like the way the back looks. So that's what we're wearing. Yes. Ooh. Okay, I need to go because my Buddha is here. We're loading up. The loading up has already begun. I just got here. This is where we're picking stuff up. And then we can hit the road. I am sweating. I'm waiting for someone to come open. We will loaded the stuff so that you can go inside. It's been a long afternoon. It's almost 5:30 now. It's 5:27. The first event I wanted to attend supposed to start at 6, but I know for sure like they're gonna give people enough time to like get in, do stuff. And my hope is that like at this time I would be exiting from here, because like I think the latest I'd want to get there would be 7 p.m. So let's see what happens. Sun looks nice though. Okay, finally leaving. Yay! It is 6:30. Oh, we're doing not too badly off. I hope there's no traffic. We get on the road, get to the social house.
Pacific Ocean. Now these islands are sinking. They are disappearing. So people will not have their homes. China. And these other countries are completely destroying our ecosystems for profit.
My name is Abigail Kima. I like to call myself a climate justice advocate.
To speak to their passion points
Is such that it only benefits large-scale commercial producers. Why? First of all, it says seeds must be certified by the government of Kenya. Certification of seed is a very expensive exercise that your cabbage farmer in Kinangop cannot be able to do.
People feel like, okay, now I need a new shed. But what we have done is that we have an in-house workshop with in-house dealers where we encourage our consumers, if something feels off, bring it back. We're going to alter it. If you've gained weight, you've lost weight, we're going to alter it for you. And that just kind of makes clothing stay in use for a longer time. And I think that's...
I don't see the reason as to why, as far as we have not agreed on to the day that we are moving in together at the same time. You should have the freedom to come to my place. I can't come to your place, not unless there are things you're hiding, right? Yeah. So I was not wrong to tell them that, right?
So you felt like they were hiding something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd like to welcome Kwanza is the match.
It is now 11:35. I'm about to call an Uber to head home. I feel exhausted. And then we're gonna go home and shower and start editing. Shad Muziki's album launch was fire. It was really, really good. So I am let me call an Uber. Also I got a goodie bag from the Tilt event, and look at what they gave me. They gave me like a coffee mug, a tea mug, a mug, but then it has like the temperatures of Kenya. I'll show it to you better. It's now 10 minutes to 1 a.m. and I have just come out of the shower. I'm gonna get started on editing, and I guess I will see you once I'm done.